Downhill is directed by Nate Faxon. It stars Will Ferrell, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Zach Woods, and it's a Searchlight picture. So Downhill is about a family that goes on vacation to go skiing, and they run into an avalanche that happens, and Will Ferrell grabs his phone during the avalanche and runs away from his family. This upsets Julia Louis. She gets really mad and feels like he abandoned the family and put them in danger. There's a lot of drama that happens between the two, and that's basically the story of the film. The trailers on this one marketed kind of awkward. It's not a comedy drama, it's just straight up a drama. A lot of people, I read tons of reviews and everyone's upset and said it was terrible, and I think the movie's getting a lot of flack. It doesn't really deserve as much flack as it's getting. I do find it odd that they marketed it as a comedy drama when really it's just a drama in general. It's not really funny at all. There's not really much humor in it. There's a couple like snips here and there with some comedy in it. It's 100% a drama. Now, would I recommend seeing this? Yeah, I would. Not in theaters, but it's definitely 100% worth a rental, and it's worth a one-time watch. It had very good performances with Julia Louis. She did a great job. This is one of the better performances of hers I've seen. And Will Ferrell does a pretty good job too. I know he's kind of pigeonholed in the comedy stuff, so it's kind of nice to see him get away from it for a minute. And it shows that the guy's trying and he has some range, but he's kind of stuck in this box of comedy. And that's why this movie is just getting pounded with negative reviews, because everyone just expected Will Ferrell to act like Anchorman, Ron Burgundy, and do all this silly comedy stuff. It's a well-written drama. It's worth your time. I don't recommend seeing it in theaters, but you should rent it and check it out. The story really is good on it showing how terrible people are communicating with each other. Most people just think, oh, if I just ignore it, maybe enough time will pass and we won't ever have to bring it up or talk about it. This movie kind of shows that it bothers them the whole trip they're on until they talk it out, and every time they try to talk it out, they just bicker and argue and get upset with each other. So if you were looking for a comedy, this isn't it. But if you want to see a decent drama, I would recommend seeing this. It's not too bad. It's pretty decent. The movie has, pretty good points on how people don't know how to communicate with each other in relationships. That was its core focus, and it did its job. This movie is definitely a one-time watcher. Once you see it, you're gonna kind of just forget about it. There's no replay value at all. There's nothing funny or redeeming to ever want to view it again, but I will say, and I've said it already, it's definitely worth giving one viewing. So don't listen to the reviews. They're overly negative. I read a ton of them, and everyone made it seem like the movie was just a dumpster fire, and I can tell you it's not. It is a decent drama. If you don't like drama, just avoid it. Only view this if you like drama. If you're expecting a lot of comedy, don't expect that either. And if you're in the mood for something lovey and happy and funny, this isn't it, because this movie is a downer. But it's not too bad. It was decent. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I do recommend renting it. I'm going to grade Downhill a C+. Well, thanks for tuning in for another review, guys. I got another one coming up, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog. I am actually looking forward to that. I've watched the trailers. Looks really bad. I'm hoping to God I am wrong. I'll let you know. If you want to find out, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you movie fans on the Sonic review.